So it's August something. We're thinking about November, December.
Yeah.
But we're trying to help you guys before that time period. If you're not used to being on the ground and you're going to take snowboard lessons or teach yourself, you will be on the ground. So what we're recommending is figure out how you facilitate getting up off the ground itself. So Ted's moving now, and we'll see what he does to get up.
These are beneficial stretches. If you get down here, I got the small of my back supported by the ground.
Right.
So I don't want to be bending into it. I don't want to be leaning over it. I want the small of my back there. Now I mess with my feet and mess with my legs. So I'm doing stretches here. I'm doing stretches here.
Yep, that's all conditioning. But what I want you to do is show the method you're going to use to get up.
To come up, the one you really want to feel, the easiest one yet. One leg straight, one leg's bent, roll it. Come up and feel yourself get a little stretch here. Also,
you may get a little stretch there, but if you haven't been in the position that Ted's legs are, you're going to feel a little pain.
You're going to feel a lot of stretch. The other one is if you can get to this position, then go over here.
Okay, and go ahead and do that.
And lean from the waist.
Oh my God, that's a stretch. Keep going.
So you're stretching the leg, and you're also supporting the back.
Right, but you're not up yet.
Then do to the front and do the same stretch. You'll feel this pull differently. And then the last one is to go over to this side.
Over to the side a little, yep.
Stretch too.
All right, so those
up.
Yep, those are all your stretches.
You want to get up.
In a one. Okay, so that was Ted's method for rising from the ground. Okay.
No hand.
Have it. So I'm laying here after all these years of not being able to lay there and stuff and trying to whatever. But what I've got to decide is how I'll roll over. Because for me to get up, I want to get up from my chest side. So I'm going to roll over, which is a little bit of a stretch. I could practice it doing something like Ted did to let the knees fall over. Let the knees fall over and touch. The big thing is rolling across your shoulder area. So I roll across, then I'm going to keep going till I roll. Once I'm in this position, I like to back my hands up, which pushes my butt back. And for me, I don't mind walking my hands back.
And now you're up.
Until I rise.
Okay.
That's just my methodology. And I also was laying uphill, slightly downhill, so the higher rise allowed my body to rise very easily.
How to fall, right? So it's the drop to the bottom and here and tuck and roll.
And so you tucked your chin also to round the back.
Yes, and keep that back rounded.
And notice his hands didn't reach back like they are now.
Now, we don't normally teach anybody to get a board on by sitting, but if you're sitting on the slope and you're putting on a board, you want to make sure that that board's not going anywhere, so you take your leash and you make sure that's on. Now, when you get your feet in these things,
you can kind of let your board go.
Yeah, all right. And we get this to happen.
You can let your board drop to my foot too.
I'm sitting on the uphill edge.
Yes.
And that's what you should know. Because when you go to stand up, if you pitch that way, you're going to face down the mountain.
Right, and so Ted introduced you to the uphill edge when he had the board out in front of him. Because we always want to fall uphill, never downhill towards me and the camera. And that's critical. Because that'll keep you from reaching to the ground and all this other stuff. It can happen if you don't pay attention to what your feet are doing.
Yeah.
But getting up now with the board on requires another step brought in, which is actually rotation.
Yes.
So Ted's going to show you that rotation, and this is the reason we want you on the floor rolling over to get up with no board on and everything, because it's going to be that way. Your
once you
your
strap
kids
it-
need to learn it too.
Once you strap this on, your feet are together. You know,
Yes,
they're stuck
you
in.
are not moving anywhere. You are not walking
All right.
anymore.
So-
You are trapped.
So, uphill, all right? I want to get ready to ride downhill. I can't just stand up. Sometimes if the mountain has enough pitch, I might do that,
Yep.
but you just have to be careful you don't pitch forward and keep going, okay? So there is a way to stand up right from here, but no. So what I'm gonna do is I lay back and I decide, and for me, that's the nose of my board. I'm a left foot rider. I stick the nose in the ground.
And there's that hip rollover.
And I point the other one up in the air. And now this board will actually fall over by itself. And it takes me over as well.
Right. And then go ahead and just do that real
And
quick.
then I
Full
can get
time.
up the same way Jim did when he did. And now here's my uphill edge. Here's uphill.
And Ted wants to stay away from the heel edge,
And if I
which is on the
fall-
downhill, because
and if
that'll
I
take you
fall,
down.
I fall uphill.
Right. Okay, so roll over again.
All right, now to get back over the other way, you lay down, roll it, and reverse
Okay,
it.
so I'm going to add something to what Ted did. Ted will demonstrate. So rather than to swing your board across the hill, which is left and right, I want Ted to scoot until his nose of his board is uphill. So he's left foot rider, he's going to scoot the board
Oh,
that
just
way.
scoot it like that.
Scoot, scoot, keep scooting, keep scooting, keep scooting. Now Ted will make the roll over and gravity will drop the board. This way.
Oh, wow. I've never done that before.
Wow, come on, buddy. Come on. You never what? You never let gravity help you?
I never did that.
How much easier was
I
that?
never got there in that direction. That's funny. I'm always getting there over here by this way.
No.
Oh, no, okay.
Get across the hill. Put your board up the hill. Now roll towards me and let it fall. Let it fall.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
I'm glad you agree on that.
That makes perfect sense. I like that. All right.
So we had a learning environment today, and Ted said that made sense. Okay, good.
There's always a new trick.
Yep. Okay. In the event that you cannot rotate because your stomach is in condition and you're tired and you're wore out, you can always take your back foot out, which Ted already has out, which will allow you to use a leg that's no longer attached to the bear trap. So Ted will now roll to it, or scoot to his side. Some more, some more,
Push
some
it
more.
uphill.
Yep, and he's going to
And
drop that
follow
board
it up.
downhill, let it fall.
Bump.
And because that foot is not in, he can move it and help himself
Got
get
an
up
extra foot.
with the hand and the foot. So go ahead and rise
Here we go.
and walking the foot back, and you're up.
Yep.
Okay, so we hope this was helpful to you guys, and the only way this is actually going to be helpful to you guys is that you practice getting up off the floor.
Yeah.
If you get a rental board, that you practice rolling over, that you practice with the weight of that board, because it's going to add 15 to 20 pounds with the boots and everything to your leg, and it's going to be work. So through hard work, you'll gain a lot of fun. If you don't take the time to do these things at home, etc., you are asking for a hard day,
A much harder day.
a much harder day than it needs to be. So prepare now and have more fun.